Alrighty, after a slight wait, we finally got a match going. I've been looking for one for the past 30 minutes, but these two teams decided to show up. We've got Team Slice and Dice and Mastery eSports. Slice and Dice currently 2-0 in the season. Mastery eSports 0-3, so they'll be hoping to pick up their first win this season. We'll be going live very shortly. Match restarting. Here we go. Slice and Dice electing to start on the counter-terrorist side. Mastery eSports relegated to the terrorist side, and they're going to pick themselves up a little bit of utility on Aaron's Fury, which reminds me I should go down the roster list. On the team of Slice and Dice, we've got Oranges, Windies, Mackie, Shadow Icon, and Leo. And for the side of Mastery eSports, we've got Weewoo, Migsy Bree, I'm going to be calling Migsy this entire match, Smex, Aaron's Fury, and Lard. Good name. Action happens immediately as Oranges gets really aggressive up mid and takes out two, spots out Smex. Smex is going to answer right back though, put a couple bullets in his face. It's going to put man advantage in the hands of Slice and Dice. Mastery eSports though, not too bad off. The rotation has come in as Leo has moved up to lower halls to prevent any real quick rotation. Meanwhile, two more of those players over on the side of Mastery eSports are going to be rotating over through the terrorist spawn. Might be electing to go back towards that A site, as we do only have one player over there for the time being. Shadow Icon holding up on the A site. The rest of the team is rotated over to support that sole B player who is Windies. We'll see if that changes. For the time being, those two players who have rotated through T spawn, moving up towards mid and up on towards Catwalk. Flashbang's going to come out. The player is spotted. Rotation is going to come in quick as Leo, cutting through CT spawn, backed up by a second player. He's going to be watching that headshot angle. Need to turn X-ray back on. Don't know why that went off. Lard going to pick up the first kill. And Baker back into even numbers. Mackie answers right back, and as does Weewoo. So player advantage tied up now until I say that Mackie's going to put down Weewoo as he attempts to put down the bomb. Spots out the last player on the team of Mastery eSports who is currently checking his blink, but Mackie going to pick himself up a third in the round. He's padding his bank quite well in this opening pistol round. Slice and Dice going to take the lead early at 1-0. Quickly gonna invest into this. Two UMPs and M4, a scout in the hand of Oranges. We'll see how his spawn is. He's pretty close. Not really the god spawn, despite of this little bit of a diverse play. Three players on the side of Master Esports moving towards mid while two creep their way into the B halls. His head is spotted. Oranges is tagged up ever so slightly by Aaron's Fury. There's a light investment on that scout. A couple upgraded pistols across the board for the rest of Master Esports. We do have a player getting aggressive, though. Shadow Icon. He's going to get aggressive, and he's punished for it. We was going to put him down. Meanwhile, off-screen, Migsy is traded out by Leo. Player advantage in the hand of Master eSports, but not really the weapon advantage. They have, however, salvaged that UMP that Smash just picked up. Bomb is currently rotated over towards the catwalk, but they're going to decide to go back towards B as they creep their way through lower halls. Slice and Dice, spread through the map, one player on each entrance to the bomb site, with Leo holding up close, currently waiting for anybody to push through that smoke. Lard has the angle, does not spot out the player as he was holding a little too close, but his shoulder was spotted. And interestingly enough, after that was spotted, looks like Master eSports are going to go up into Catwalk. They are flashed out, though. 43 seconds left in the round. They've decided to go back towards lower halls, and Leo is hearing every bit of this. They've not rotated that player off of A site, but Windies is going to position himself over on the side of the hit shot box. Spotted immediately, Flashbang's going to come out. Weewoo holding up close, actually manages to get himself flashed right there, but it doesn't matter because he's going to get the kill. It's answered right back by Leo, though, who does manage to put some bullets through that door, I believe. And that was going through lower, actually. Master eSports is going to cinch the kill, bring it 1-1, bringing it right back. We'll see how the buy goes for Slice and Dice. After that light investment, well, a couple UMPs and that rifle, along with the scout. Wasn't too bad, but right now you want to save every bit of cash you can. As Master eSports salvaged a few weapons, the M4, two UMPs. It looks like Aaron's Fury is going to buy himself a Galil. Lard's holding on to that scout. They're going to play this one slow. Reading the economy of Slice and Dice really well. Oh, nice little peek there. Lard gets dinked up on top of barrels. It's going to scare him right back. Drops the bomb for his teammate. He's going to go watch mid for now. Slice and Dice also not getting too aggressive with these pistols after they spotted out that player or two up on mid. Closest we have to any sort of action right now is up on Wee-Woo's, holding up towards long doors. Leo, decent position. Gonna make sure he's just as far back as he can be. But slow round is slow. Looks like Aaron's Fury gonna slowly move himself forward up in the catwalk. A lot of footsteps being sound. Spots out the player. No, please. Auto director while you do this. There we go. Aaron's Fury gets the first, gets the second. And can he spot out the third player fast enough? Yes, he can. Actually, Lars is going to follow up on the rest of that damage, putting Mackie down, leaving only 2 players left alive for Slice and Dice. Rotation's going to come over, but they're just going to hope to pick up a few kills, maybe scavenge a few of those rifles as Smex spots out the players, rotating down. Nades in, bringing both these players under 50 HP. Gets the first, gets the second. Nice little spray down there by Smex. They're going to pick themselves up a few free P250s. Nice little upgrade to have in the back of their pockets as Mastery Esports takes the lead for the first time this match. On the back of that loss, Slice and Dice elects to buy a few upgraded pistols. Armor on 3 of their players. They're going to send 2 up very quick. Who is that player? That's Leo and Oranges. They're going to be pushing up through B halls where there are 2 players waiting for them. Oranges gets the 1 dig. Absolutely beautiful. And the second. Good stuff by Oranges. He was looking absolutely great in warm-up. Bomb has been dropped in their hands. Oranges gets tagged down heavily down to HP. Or 8 HP. Smex did that damage and spots out the second player as well. Wee-Woo spots out one of the players at long. And Shadow Icon is going to back off, try and let Wee-Woo get baited out here. That'd be very good for the team of Slice and Dice, as Mackie has been making a little bit of noise. They're not sure if he's heard, but Wendy's spots out one. May have spotted out the second player before we switched over to him. He's going to put a couple shots at the door. Oh my god! Manages to get that one. Great shot, and actually tags up the second player as well. That was Aaron's Fury. Wendy's gets 2. He's bringing this right back for Slice and Dice. Smacks last player alive, manages to get 1. Here's Mackie pushing up through. Let's see if Mackie can do this. Gets the first tag in the body and finishes it off, and Smacks is put down. Let's take a look at that replay for that through the door shot. Unscopes, gets the first, misses it. And this is when he pushes just a little bit left. Bam, right through the door. Solid stuff by Wendy's. Smex holding up close. Ooh, but Orange's AWP is going to punish him as he tries to go through the door there on the player that was just passing by. Slice and Dice. Now with man advantage, and they have rebought this round. Double AWP, interestingly enough. Looks like we are going to have a player pushing up towards B. That was Molotov'd off. Migsy there, going to flash himself down. Peeks on through, but nobody home. Meanwhile, Mackie's holding up there towards long. He might meet Wee-Woo. See what happens there. Not going to trust Auto Director at the time. We do have Lard holding up on catwalk. Very close. There's the angle in the smoke, looking for anyone near Ninja. Or Gandalf, actually. But both these teams looking to stay a little bit slow. 1 minute left in the round. Flashbangs are going to come out. Mackie's holding up close, but he was just at the wrong angle for that. Wee-Woo seemed to expect it, but turned around. That's unfortunate for him. Mackie going to flash himself right through and sprays down the wall before he sprays down the player. He's going to take out Aaron's Fury. Shadow Icon, meanwhile, over there on Goose, takes out Lard. Only 1 player alive now. Spots out the barrel, gets the headshot. Migsy. 1v4. Decent utility and armor. 30 seconds left in the round. The bomb is nowhere near him, so he's probably just going to try and do some damage or maybe save this. Spots out the player, gets the headshot. Brilliant little stuff. Migsy tags him down to 7 HP, but I believe the op went through the boxes there. Migsy's brought down to 23 HP. He is heard by Leo. Tries to spray right back. 6 seconds left in the round. That's all and done. Migsy will bring this over into the next round. Slice and Dice pull it back. 2-2. Looking pretty even here. Slice and Dice holding on to that double AWP. Master eSports, they've got this Soul AK. Bought us some P250s around it. Very light investment of utility. Actually, 3 of those grenades were held back. But Aaron's Fury, who does seem to be the support player for Master eSports, is going to pick up a few more grenades. So I'd expect to see some sort of execute here. All of these players stacked up towards mid. See, the rush comes through. Oranges through the smoke. That was dirty. But the rest of these players are going to pile on through Catwalk. Spots out Shadow Icon. Takes heavy damage. Weewoo down to 17 HP. Ducks himself back towards Gandalf while other players try and tag him up. The rotation has come in from the CT side though. Mackie picks up 1. Make that 2 actually. And the 3rd. Before Shadow Icon takes out the last player on Mastery eSports. Slice and Dice extend their lead by 2 now. Master eSports not going to invest in this too much, wisely. Couple P250s, couple Deagles. Let's see what they can do with it. There is going to be a heavy B stack as all these players slowly creep themselves up towards the B halls. Leo holding back on Carr, going to boost himself up, trying to get on top of those boxes. 2 of the players over there in Mastery eSports tucking themselves down into lower halls, where Orange will be the first one to spot them. A Weewoo, as he tries to pass through that smoke, actually gets tagged into 78 HP. That's not going to help things too much. Orange making some noise, spots out the first player, switches to the Deagle. Nade, that could do some real damage right now. Takes out Lard, and does quite a bit of damage down to Aaron's Fury. Elsewhere, Orange actually picks himself up a second before Aaron's Fury comes on through. Puts him right down with that P250, and actually I didn't notice this earlier, but has picked himself up a Nova. One of my favorite weapons to control with. Leo spots up the shoulder, gets the headshot before he goes down to Smex with another 1 Deag. It's going to be 2v3 now. Smex. Ooh, spots that the player can't quite get the kill. Windy is going to pick up a 2K. They had opened up the bomb site just slightly, but one player held it down. That's all they needed. 5v2 now. Slice and Dice looking strong, and Mastery eSports, they're going to invest in this heavily. It's going to bring their bank right down. 3 AKs, AWP, and we'll see what Weewoo picks up. Looks like 3 players over there towards the long side for the terrorist side. They're going to play this one slow, though. Looking for any signs of aggression. There's a little bit of a shuffle going on here towards mid. Actually, 2 mid, not too bad of a plan right now, especially how Master eSports have been playing it. Slowly creeping their way up through Catwalk. Have not made a sound yet, but that flashbang might give off a little bit of information. Shadow Icon will be the first point of contact up here if they do decide to go through with it. So slow. Minute 10 left in the round. Looks like a flashbang is about to come out. Let's see what Lard can do with this, holding the AK in his hands. Shadow Icon throws down the smoke. That'll maybe slow this team down ever so slightly, but we do have some action coming over here. Mackie gets flashbang back. Player does rotate over. Orange is going to be able to back him up, but that smoke is in a bad place. Mackie takes down the first somehow. Weewoo answers right back. 2 more players, though. And as these 2 players are creeping up, actually, off screen, we've got Shadow Icon picking up a kill as 2 players head push up through Cat. Leo's going to get the first. Oranges gets a second over there. And that's going to leave only Aaron's Fury on 10 HP before he goes down with a beautiful headshot by Shadow Icon. Auto Director's kind of failing me there. I'm trying to pull it back myself as much as I can. After that investment, Master eSports, money's not looking great. They could buy into this, maybe drop a rifle from Weewoo. Actually, it does look like they're going to do that. It's pretty early in these rounds right now. They could do some work with just the light investment. Not the best utility, but armor across the board, except for Aaron's Fury, who's missing a helmet. But 3 players up quick into B halls. Looks like Migsy's going to go down south into lower tunnels. Meanwhile, Oranges, he's getting really aggressive up there. He's up close, and he's going to get punished for it. Lard takes him out. Windy's looks like he's going to get aggressive on the back of that. I don't think he spotted the feet right there, but is he going to push the smoke? Mainly just holding this corner. Holding the angle, does not... Oh, does he spot out the player? Very good stuff by Wendy's. I couldn't even see that from my side, but there's a slight GoTV issue that makes it so the smokes don't dissipate just as they do in-game. So he's going to pull that right back, evening up the player numbers. It's going to be up to Leo as he hears one player rotating up to the B bomb site. He's going to re-smoke that. Oh, as he does, though, Aaron's Fury is going to push right through Wendy's. Smoke is going to come out. That's interesting little smoke right there. It's going to allow them passage, though. One player just to his left. Oh, peeks the corner. Aaron's Fury does not get the kill, but Wendy's answers right back. It's traded up by Migsy. It's going to be a 2v2. Now the Shadow Icon gets that kill as Smex peeks up through window. I believe he heard that jump right now. Second player is over there into the B halls. Shadow Icon ekes in, gets the first kill, spots out the second player. Mackey's going to come in here to support him. Footsteps are heard. Migsy tries to spin around and take him out, but Slice and Dice are looking absolutely strong right now. They've got plenty of time to get this bomb, pick themselves up some free AKs, or actually salvage an op or two if they can find it. It's going to be the past 5 rounds for Team Slice and Dice. As I said earlier, Mastery 0-3 in the season so far. Slice and Dice 2-0, and from this CT side, you can kind of see why. That nade down is going to allow them safe passage to cross, but does do a little bit of chip damage. Shadow Icon now lacking 10 HP going into this round. They're going to stack 2 players over on the side of B. Meanwhile, we've got Shadow Icon holding down mid. Oh my, what is that? What is that? We're going to look at the replay later. That was absolutely disgusting. Right through the smoke. Knows his angles well. Shadow Icon actually tags Lard down to 21 HP, and he knows he's going to throw in that grenade. Takes him down to 6! Lard, you were lucky to be alive right now. Aaron's Fury going to do a little bit of damage. 4 more onto the side of Shadow Icon, who was chipped up earlier, and 13 on the side of Leo. They're going to poke on through, though. Aaron's Fury taking out Leo. Put him out of his misery. Actually managed to chip up the player over there in CT Spawn. That Shadow Icon into 53 now. He's been hit by 3 different players in this round. Still managed to live. Make that a 4th as he goes on 27, but Wendy's is going to answer back with 2 quick kills on those players who are up and holding for mid. Make that a 3rd. Spots out the 4th, though. Migsy's going to get that kill. So Migsy does have the bomb in his hands. No, it's been dropped outside window. He is in such a bad position right now. Even with the low HP on Shadow Icon, they've got the bomb in their hands. 35 seconds in the round. Well, Migsy does have a bit of utility to try and help him through this. It's just a smoke and a hand grenade. And 25 seconds now. It's looking dire for him. Mackie going to get aggressive. Hops up on top of window. Gets the kill quick and easy. Slice and Dice extend their lead by 6 rounds as they are 8-2. On the CT side of DE Dust 2. Economy really looking dire over here on the side of Mastery Esports. Please don't reinvest. Don't even buy pistols. Just lose this round or pull off some Glock magic and go into the 12th round with some decent buy. Maybe give you guys this the possible hope of going, 8-7. It's still doable. You can still do something with it. Match is going to be paused, though, so they're going to talk this over. I could see maybe buying a couple pistols, maybe a flashbang to a quick little B-rush. Aside from that, though, there have been usually 2 players over on the side of B, so those rushes still going to be shot down pretty quickly. And oh yes, 9/11 run support, thank you. I wanted to see that replay. Take a look at that right now. And we had 3 players pushing up towards B halls. And then Wendy's just knows the angle, taps away, and gets the frag. That's just good timing. Or vac. Good timing or vac. That's how I look at everything nowadays. Thank you for reminding me. It's good to have somebody here to do that when I forget. Every now and then I'll look like, what did I replay? It's been 2 rounds since I've hit the replay button. But it does look like Master Esports is going to do a light buy into this. They will have some loss bonus accruing. So 3 Tech 9s, P250, a couple smokes, 4 flashbangs, and armor on 3 of those players. Interestingly enough, Migsy bought some head armor, which might punish him for his buy next round. But 4 players, on the side of Mastery Esports, rushing into the B halls. And once again, 2 players holding on the B site. Leo gonna push back towards mid. I don't know if anything was spotted there. It couldn't have been since all the players on the minimap are over in the B halls. Mackie holding that ramp angle as he has been most of this map. Has not spotted or heard anything as these players are not over there. Might relay that information to his teammates. Maybe stack this a little bit more. Looks like the first smoke is gonna come out. Make that a second smoke. Windies currently blocked off right now. Wow, wee woo! Got the first frag, but answered back quickly by Windies. Migsy, though, can answer right back. Ooh, nice little attempt on the flick by Oranges. He's going to re-peek this. He is so brave. His players have not even rotated over. It's 3v3 right now. Horrible health on the side of Mastery Esports. But the bomb has gone down, so there's going to be a little bit more money in their pocket. Migsy has the Mac 10. 2 M4s in the hands of Smex and Aaron's Fury. So those armors might come into play right now as the aim punch will be drastically removed, but they have so little health to work with. Mackie's going to peek in the first door, get the first frag. Smex answers right back. 2v2. Shadow Icon peeks in, gets the first, and Oranges susses out this last player alive. Slice and dice. They're going to scavenge up. Oh, no, they had that up. 2 ops carried over in the next round. Lead extended 9-2. Master Esports looking really, really weak right now. The bank is built up so much on Slice and Dice. Like, Shadow Icon needs to just buy out grenades so it doesn't max out. But over on the side of Mastery Esports, AWP picked up on Smex. Let's see what he can do with this. He does have a decent spawn to get over towards the B bomb site. Yeah, but he's going to slow play this, though. Looks like it's going to be a heavy A hit or a split off towards Cat. We'll see what happens. Leo uses some utility over on the B bomb site. Going to block out those halls in case any players are there. Then he's going to rotate over. He has a good read on this. And I think some players were spotted up towards mid. As Oranges, yep. He puts another one right through the little narrow cranny. Takes out Lard. Meanwhile, it looks like Mastery Esports are expecting some sort of aggression. Mackie's only done that 1 or 2 rounds. We'll see what happens, though. Oranges trying to boost himself up on top of these boxes. Hold out this door angle as the other player tucks themselves away behind CT boxes. Flashes are going to come out. Smex might not be the wisest to put your AWP player first in. But they are pushing through. Mackie, first point of contact, spots him out. Nice little flick by Migsy. He's got this. They're going to spray down R and actually tags up Weewoo in the process. Shadow Icon takes a little bit of damage. And the rotation is here. 40 seconds left with this much noise made. Oh god, Oranges. Was that through the smoke? I don't know what happened right there. Winnie's going to follow it up. Smex has got a kill as well. As a Shadow Icon. Meanwhile, Auto Director is telling me to go fuck myself. We didn't see a single one of those kills. And suddenly, Smex, last one alive with the AWP. This is just an absolutely unwinnable place. Let's see what he can do, though. You know, 15 seconds. If you can rush on in there, somehow manage to get 2 kills, you can plant the bomb, but that's a lot to ask of a guy. And he really doesn't even have a chance of salvaging this off in the next round because the player pushing in, that was Leo from A Doors. That is awful. Oh. This is getting hard to watch on the side of Mastery Esports. But the rebuy does come in. AWP is going to be traded hands over into Smex. 4 AKs, and once again, Oranges eats a little bit of grenade damage from his team. And Shadow Icon gets the second kill over on Long. God, this is looking painful. Mastery Esports, after this buy, their money is absolutely obliterated. Going into round 14, they'll have absolutely nothing. It's a minute 30 left in the round. You might just want to save right now, but Smex answers back. Brings us into a more possible situation. Actually gets a second. Good stuff. Mackie, gonna switch out of the AK. There is a player up close. That's Weewoo, who does hear the exchange. But Mackie's gonna back off. There is a player pushed up in the cab for the side of Mastery Esports, though. Something could happen. Meanwhile, Mackie, inching himself closer to the doors, doesn't spot out anybody so far. There is a player looking for any sort of aggression. Not really the best weapon you want to hold on lower B. Footsteps are heard by Shadow Icon. Flashbang comes out. Nope, smoke. Shadow Icon does not care. He's going to push right through it. Tries to put a bullet right through the smoke. He's going to get backed off, though. Manages to tag the player through the smoke. Almost does it again, just by guesswork. But it's all going to be down to Wendy's. Gets the first, spots the second, gets it, and third, he spotted the head but couldn't quite flick up and fast enough. Smex is going to get that kill. Has to rotate over, though, to grab the bomb. 15 seconds left. He has to plant now. 1v2, not the best situation. He's going to jump back up on the platforms, looking in B-halls. Spots the player at door. Molotov is a little bit flubbed, but Mackie gets the peek. Puts Smex down. Slice and Dice looking absolutely undefeatable right now. It's the past 9 rounds in a row. They're going to extend their lead 11-2. Mastery eSports. We've got a couple AKs. AKs across the board make that in full buy. I think that was almost full round loss bonus, as they had bought, I think, 3 rounds ago fully. I don't know. We'll see what they do with this now, though. 2 players up towards B, 2 up on mid, 1 watching the doors towards long A. Actually, I'm surprised Slice and Dice has not got aggressive this entire round. They've had Mackie push up once or twice up on long A. For the time being, they're going to spray blindly up into tunnels. No player there to connect with currently. Minute 25. Shadow Icon throws in a flash towards Cat. Ward off any players that are there, maybe slow them down before he scooches up close to hold this angle up above CT spawn. Second player, it's going to be Leo. Comes to back up Oranges in case any rush comes through the mid doors. Lard actually going to take out Shadow Icon. Shadow's been hitting shots all night. Kind of surprised he missed that one. So, man advantage for the first time in many rounds for Mastery eSports. One player does get tagged down to 20 HP. It was Weewoo. Aaron's Fury is going to push right up. Now, actually, they don't know this on the side of Mastery eSports, but Slice and Dice is backed off almost completely from this A-bomb site. In good retake positions, though. Mackie seems to have good read on this. He's going to throw out a smoke, spots at the first player, gets the kill, spots the head, flicks way too far over, but manages to get the second before he's put down by Migsy. Bomb plant is going to come through. That's a little bit of more money in this side of Mastery eSports. 3v3. Slice and Dice is going to have to play for the retake. Wendy's is going to be the first point of contact in this. Bounces the flash out, turns the corner, spots the player, but cannot flick over fast enough. He's going to go down to Aaron's Fury. Rest of these players, though, over on the side long. Spots the player, can't quite get the shot, narrowly misses. Peeks the corner, switches out for the AK very wisely, takes out Aaron's Fury, gets a second kill as well. It's going to make this so much more doable. They do have a kit on Leo. Orange is going to peek, though, gets put right down. Smex peeks the corner. Master eSports gets their first round in 10. So, you know, maybe they get one more and then rotate over to CT and work some miracles, but it is looking absolutely abysmal on the side of Mastery eSports. And Slice and Dice looking like the type of team that would actually be very confident on T side. But it's too early to call it now. You know, anything can happen. And Oranges, can he just make it one round trying to go to mid without eating a single point of damage, which is what he got just there, down to 99 HP. Master eSports, Weewoo only has a Tech 9. They're going to play this one a little bit slow. Mackie, once again holding that ramp. And actually, he's going to rotate up close, which he has not done before without pushing through, so we'll see what he does with that. Leo is actually holding mid right now instead of Shadow Icon. Shadow is over there up on long A. Actually holding up on site. Migsy peeking up into B halls. Leo's going to rotate over there towards Cat as the grenade does come through from a teammate. Does not connect with anybody, though. 2 players there. That is Lard and Aaron's Fury. Just a minute left in the map. Or not map. Half. I'm calling it a little bit early there. Mackie, going to spot out the first player. Goes down, traded right back by Smex. 2 players up on Catwalk do spot out Shadow. Shadow does have the AWP in his hands, but Smex actually there to distract, gets the first kill. Shadow Icon does trade out actually one of those players over there on Cat. Actually, make that Oranges got one before. I think he went down. And suddenly, Smex 1v3, and his footsteps are heard. Wendy's, easy kill for him. Slice and Dice looking very strong in the first half, 12-3. Looks like they're not going to take much time in this half either. And it's really kind of hard to say what Master Esports are doing wrong. They've had some decent rotations. Executes are a little poor. Like, use of utility is actually pretty poor as well. Like, they're not Molotoving off the sites as well as they could when they're trying for the B hits. They haven't had as many decent as the A hits. The smokes on B were a little bit iffy. Like, they really didn't ward off too many positions. And I don't know, their splits, they could be a little bit more in time. They've done a couple B splits, well, and they just smoke off CT and try and push on through. But by that time, Wendy's usually gets the first frag, so it's really hard to say exactly what's going wrong. I think just the aim is going to be better by Slice and Dice. But for this first round, Mackie is going to be the first one in. This hard B stack. Spots the first, gets the second as well, and, well, this round could be over already. A little bit of chip damage done by the player holding close, but just a couple USPs make that exactly a couple. As Mackey's going to get himself a third kill in the round. Aaron's Fury gets himself one, spots out another player, but Mackey's going in for it. He's going to go down. So just 3 in his pocket. These other 2 players on Master Esports, though, USPs and armor. And actually, Wendy's going to pick up that frag, as Smix did check it, but it was just mistimed, unfortunately for him. Leo's going to pick up the last player. And Slice and Dice, they are in it to win it right now, as they're going to buy some AKs, a UMP, make that 2. Master Esports, they're going to have to invest in this round just to hold a chance, since they wanted to play for overtime. 2 scouts picked up, 2 Deagles, and a P250. Guessing one of those scouts is going to head over towards the B site, and the other going to hold mid. Actually, both of those were at mid for the time being, but it is going to be as I first assumed it was. And all these players over on Slice and Dice holding pretty far back. Looks like one of them lining up the Xbox smoke right now. And with 3 players up at the top of mid. Actually, one's rotating back towards T-spawn to pick up the bomb. Or maybe not. I don't know. We'll see what happens there. Looks like a little bit of confusion. Ah, I see. Player who was holding over towards the platform towards B. Pick that up. But Smex actually gets the opening kill before he's traded up by Mackie, whose aim has just been on point all around. Mackie top ranking at 21 kills in only 16 rounds. Wendy's tags him up, can't quite get it. Actually manages to spray from that distance. That spray control is really impressive. Smacky spots the player retreating through smoke, and Slice and Dice now on 14. This is looking like an absolutely guaranteed victory right now. Master Esports, now might be the time to take that timeout you have in your pocket if you're ever going to take it, because you've got 2 rounds left to pull out some magic. And they're going to buy at least 2 P250s so far. Slice and Dice, not looking to upgrade that UMP, interesting enough, but Oranges does pick himself up a SG. Spots 2 players crossing. We'll see what they do with that information. They've got 2 over towards the halls. They've got 2 pushing up through long A right now, but interestingly enough, 2 players had poked through, and I tried to switch to them, but I just missed it. 2 players on the side of Master Esports tried to get aggressive up on Catwalk, but they were instantly taken out. Aaron's Fury spots at the player on lower halls, but he's got 3 players rapping on him right now. Orange is going to get that kill. And now you've got, oh god, Wendy's. He's going to get 1. Spots at the second, but Migsy's going to get a consolation kill for himself. And he's going to have a 1v3 to deal with, and he might just want to save this AK, and Master Esports can hope to play for overtime right now. And that's it right there. Before I can even get the first word out of my mouth, Migsy's going to go down. Mackie is going to extend his frags up to 23 kills in 18 rounds. If this map went longer, as it really should have, this guy would have like a guaranteed 30 bomb. I would imagine him pushing 40 on a more even buy, or even competitive map, but I don't even know what to say right now. It's just looking painful. Master Esports, They managed to get themselves some M4s, but only 3 flashbangs, and make that 2. No, they wasted that one and blinds Migsy. Looks like Mackie will be the first player here, spots him out, goes down to 78 HP himself, but does take Migsy down to 41 HP. Elsewhere, there is some action going on towards the long side. Orange is getting really aggressive with this SG, sprays one, gets the one heavily tagged into 3 HP, but can't quite do it. Bomb is over there on long, so Master Esports with player advantage 4v2. This is the most large opportunity they've had this entire map, player advantage-wise. But Shadow Icon is going to bring that down a little bit, takes out Lard. Smek's holding up close, but both of these players... Oh, he's going to get Molotov off. Shadow Icon does miss, but Wendy's is going to pick up the damage. It actually peeks the corner, gets a second, and suddenly that 4v2 player advantage is gone. It's all up to Migsy. 1v2, no kit, no utility, 41 HP. Let's see. Here's the first player, here's the second, sees the second, but he's going to go down, and that is going to be that. Amazing hustle there by Slice and Dice. They're going to extend their wins this season 3-0.